Hello everyone, and welcome back to StephenCraft. And now there's even a nice, cool Star Trek floaty message that says, "Welcome to StephenCraft," right whenever you jump onto the server, which is pretty sweet. I'm joined once again by Danny.
Hello.
And Chase.
Hello.
And this month we have Dan. Dan? Oh, there he is, Dan!
Hey.
We have Dan with us. And we're going to be pointing out a few more cool things about the server in this March video. So the first thing you're going to notice that's very different is that we are in a brand new spawn. This spawn has been around for like, I guess, about a month? A little less than a month at this point?
Shortly after the last video.
Yeah, it was like just, I think like a day or two after the last one. This one is, for one, a lot nicer, but also a lot bigger. Has the same info, it's got the information, has the rules for the server. But one of the coolest additions is this wall of towns. It's a gigantic wall of towns, and it actually shows the maps for each town, and you can easily warp to the towns by right-clicking. How many towns are there on the server now?
There's a lot, but the ones that meet the criteria to make it to the town board and spawn, there's only 21.
Okay,
but I'm sure there'll be more by next month.
Okay, but there's even more towns.
Yeah, only 21.
Yeah, only 21. But there's even more towns like in the making and people working on them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Also, in the new spawn, the Hall of Memorable Moments is upstairs. We're not going to go up there. It's similar to the old one, but it is worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. And this is the outside, which is very pretty as well. There's a nice little fountain, and then all this stuff probably looks familiar because this is still the old one. Yes, you got to be careful. And then this is the outside of the spawn, which is huge. It's awesome. It's actually kind of weird to think that the server was as big as it was, and you had as many players as you did, and you were still using the old spawn, which was quite tiny compared to this one.
Yeah, the old spawn was made in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And this one is a bit longer to make.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go head over to the hub for a... I'm pretty sure I've not announced it in any video whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure this is pretty new. Also, we should probably at least point out that this is... The floating blocks leathering thing is a new feature on the server. It's used in some places. I don't know if there's any other information you want to give about that, but I just don't want people to be freaked out like there's something following them. But it is sweet. When was this added? Just a few weeks ago?
About a week and a half ago.
Okay.
If that.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. It's a really great way to spread information without having to use signs.
Well, it was basically one night when the coffee was running out, I said, I wonder if I can make text float. And after some research and a couple of installations, we have floating images and text.
That is awesome. As we pointed out in prior videos, some of the old worlds from college and then also from the Let's Play are available on the server. But there's a new one. There's a new world in town, and that is the Friends world, which is a world that me and my, friends worked on for a long time, and we've highlighted on StephenVlog many times before, but it's never been available until now. Shall we step through the portal?
Yeah. All right.
Dan's a step ahead. So this should look at least a little familiar. It's the world that we worked on for a while. We never actually released that many videos about it, and we had promised people that they could download it by, I think, December of last year, and that release kind of came and went. And you actually still can't download this, but you can come see it for yourself, and you can see the church and the museum and Alex's... I mean, it's a house, but I don't know if you can really call it that. It's more of like a kind of fortress type thing. And Dan's house, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Dan's got a pool with like a dive. You have a diving board on your roof?
Yeah, dude.
Really? Don't you think that's a little dangerous in case you miss?
No.
Dan sees no danger here.
If you just walk forward, you'll land in the pool. So
but yeah, this is if anyone's ever wanted to see this, I think that we even did a few one-off videos of it. We showed off like a spleef arena one time, so this has been shown off in StephenVlog several times. We have a house. Me and Mao have a house here that she mostly worked on, and then Taylor has got one heck of a castle over here. It's like crazy.
He's really expanded since the last.
And well, that's the other thing worth noting is that this is all still being worked on. This world is here, but it's also very alive. So I think that's why I've been hesitant to put it up for download, just for the fact that it's actually still being worked on. Especially Taylor. Taylor is continuing to add stuff to his castle, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want a huge hole in the...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a work in progress. But yeah, there's even more. There's a library that Thomas has worked on. But if you want to check this out, you can do that by joining up on StephenCraft. Anyway, as I fly down here and land in Dan's sizzling hot tub, we're going to warp over to another town.
I smell something burning.
That would be you, Dan. You're on fire. We're warping over to Seaville. And Seaville is... It's a fairly new town. I think you guys can shed a little more light on it than I can.
Seaville is a town owned and operated by one of our players, Coordinator Gaming. Town is approximately a month or so old, and at this point has right around 30 to 35 total residents.
It's really impressive. It's grown immensely. I was on here the other day, and the resident of Seaville had asked me to come check it out, and I was like, wow, you know, I didn't even know this existed, you know, a minute ago, and now it's here and it's huge, and there's so many towns, like you said, that are being built that people aren't even aware of, and then they finally get to the point where they can be added to the sign, and suddenly there's a town, and it's huge. We're going to be looking at a few of the spots in Seaville, although it is a pretty cool place. There's a lot to see and do. This is one of the towers that they asked us to take a look at. And what is the significance of this tower?
This tower is home to the Stephen Spleef League.
Sorry.
Dan shut the door right in my face.
A couple of the players got together and decided that we need to have a Spleef League, and so they built a headquarters. And that's about it so far. Is really nice headquarters.
And they actually have matches here, which is pretty amazing. Especially that there's enough players actively on the server as well to coordinate those sorts of things, which is really cool. And Seaville also has its own mall, which is nice because it's actually on the other side of the city, so it gives us a chance to take a look here at some of the buildings that they've got going on. It's a nice little town. I also like I like the wood, everything being unified with the pathways and the stairs and stuff. But this U-shaped, this horseshoe, a horseshoe shape. If this was a horse-shaped building, it would be it might be a little scary. Horseshoe-shaped building is the mall. And it's got at least one piece of equipment that Dan is incredibly fond of. Before we started recording, we came in here to take a look, and I was talking with Chase and Danny about the mall, and like out of nowhere, Dan goes, "Holy crap, it's a refrigerator!" And we're like, "Yeah."
I never thought to do that. That was really smart. Shut up.
No, it's fine. But they've got a mall here, and what are some of the things that you can do in the Seaville Mall?
The Seaville Mall is a mall for players by players. It's not like the larger mall, which we'll see later. This is an area that players store their items in and sell and do business with other players. It's a physical player-to-player market versus the server-wide market. It uses the same economy system, but it's player-to-player.
It feels probably more like a farmer's market instead of a shopping mall type
Correct.
of thing. Right. Yeah. But hey, it's hard to beat that hometown feel of getting your tomatoes straight from the guy that grew them.
Local, bro.
As Dan so eloquently put, local, bro. But whenever you need more shopping needs, there is a mall for that, which we were going to take a look at in a bit. But there's one other thing to point out in Seaville that is very noteworthy. I'm also climbing up, and I don't know if there's an exit out here. I'm actually going to have to jump through a window. I'm not going to break the window. I'm just going to go through it. There is a parkour course, and the parkour course is something I actually found on my own whenever I was wandering around Seaville the other day. And I tried it, and I did not get very far, but I'm willing to give it another shot. Dan, have you tried a lot of the parkour courses in Minecraft?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, you need to come give this a shot, because I really want to see how you do with it. I'm just gonna teleport you over here to me.
I already did. I'm over. What?
Oh, hi.
I was already here.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, where were you? Were you above me?
No, I was over here next to you.
Oh, okay. Give this a shot. I know how to at least get it started. Okay, that's the wrong way.
Just keep jumping.
Eventually, you'll do it.
No, oh.
You have to do a lot of running too, or it's not gonna work. Oh, there you go. Aw, you made it to stage 2 though. Aw, crap. I didn't get that far. Yeah, I was over here the other day, and I actually spent several minutes just trying to progress in it, and it's very difficult. Oh god, I climbed down the ladder instead of jumping. Anyway, there's a few other parkour courses that are on the server. I know for one, there's one either in or near Paradise. It's like a giant tree that I've seen, which is really neat. So we might show that off in a future video as well. But we were talking about the mall, and the mall was actually very, very recently completed, and I think we'll warp over there now.
I did it.
Congratulations, Dan. We're going to warp over to the mall, and I'm going to let you guys explain... well, not only what this is, because we've seen it before, but it was more or less a shell at the time. And you can explain, maybe re-explain the economy system, how it works, and how it's functional inside the mall.
Okay, when first introduced, the economy system was based on stored levels in the bank. That system was slowly phased out for the option that we went with now, which is a currency-based, like just plain digital currency.
It's kind of like having a credit card on you at all times.
Yes.
I just broke a sign.
Oh.
Sorry. Continue.
Thanks, Dan. The players can still store their levels in the bank, and they can also trade those said levels for currency, or they can use their currency to buy levels if they want to enchant something, but just don't feel like level grinding.
Okay.
The mall is the place where you then go through and trade the currency out for the items you need, or sell your excess items back to the server for currency to buy something else.
Which is really, really cool. I'm just going to stop in at Beds to kind of show. But you can buy a bed for the currency, and then you can also sell back the items as well. So if I were to click this, I have actually bought a bed. I had $1,000 in my account, so when I type /BAL, I have $750 left, and then I can click it and sell it, and I get my money back, and I've sold a bed. So it's really cool because people can actually, like, if they want to buy certain items, but they may not want to go get them, they can work on doing something else and sell those other items to purchase what they need. So the whole system is, like, amazing. Like, the fact that this is in Minecraft is kind of mind-blowing in and of itself. But there's a lot of shops. I haven't even looked around the mall yet. I've only just kind of stepped inside and glanced at a few things, but this is crazy how many cool stores and different stores there are. So we have music, so you can actually buy different tracks, which is really, really cool. What is over here? This is building construction, so you can actually buy the supplies you need as well. Wow. Dang, I'm really impressed, not only because I have no idea how all this works in the first place, but also because, like, vanilla Minecraft has come so far, not only from what the team has done, but also, you know, modders and creating all of these other options for people. What other stores are worth checking out? I know there's some places in the back as well that I haven't looked, and I haven't even went upstairs, but what's back here? So you actually have armor, and so is there any, I guess the question would be, is there any item that's not for sale? Because it looks like there's literally shops for pretty much anything.
We try to cover the majority of things, but there are certain things that we just, as a server, decided, if you could just go out and buy it, it's not fun.
Okay.
So there are a couple things that aren't there. Also, like banned items on the server, such as TNT, are not for sale. You can't buy command blocks. Things that are harder to find, such as these stain clays and things, are for sale. But the banned items and then the stuff that's just part of playing the game to have fun are not.
Wow. All right, so let's head upstairs. Have not even been upstairs, so it'll be interesting to see what is up here. So there's
a lava thing.
That's the tool workshop.
Okay.
Did you break another sign?
No, I didn't. But
Okay.
I just realized, I was like, that sounds like lava.
That's lava. Man, this is awesome. This is so cool. Like, the thing is, I wasn't 100% sure what to envision with all of this. Whenever you had talked about it, I guess I didn't quite know what to expect, and to finally see it up and running and working is just, it's awesome. And people can even trade money with each other, correct?
Correct. What's the fun part about the economy system is, if you see something that your friend's done and you like their building style, let's say, and you really want an addition to your house, you can pay them to build the addition for you if you give them the materials. Or like with the instance of the mall in Seaville, items that players have gathered together or crafted or services can be exchanged, and then players can pay each other.
So literally, you could this is crazy, but you could literally create jobs in Minecraft. So you could actually create contracting jobs or hunting jobs or fishing jobs. Like, people could actually do the work. People could be hired and go out and create a steady Minecraft income from this.
Correct.
Like real life without the real work.
That's just, I don't know, that's mind-boggling to me. It's just really, really cool. Alright, and oh, God, there's Mart's Garden. And the shops are so interesting, too. Like, everyone has done a really great job of designing the shops, because it's not just, walk in, buy stuff. Like, this is over the top and amazing. So what else is there to look at?
Well, this is a fun shop here. Marty's Magic Shop. Go on in.
Whoa. I was transported to another world. So we've got all sorts of different wizardry type things.
This is a tower floating on an island in the middle of nowhere.
Really?
Yes.
So if you exit the shop, well, maybe certain death, but that's awesome that you're out in the middle of nowhere, and then you can just warp back to the mall, which takes you out to the front. Okay, so I mean, I hate to feel like I continue to ask like what other shops there are, but like there's so many cool shops. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything worthwhile. It looks like upstairs there's just rooms for more shops to come in.
Yes, we wanted to make sure that this mall was prepared for the future expansions, both server-wise and Minecraft-wise. So as more blocks get added to the game, we have room for expansion, and we can add new things in.
Okay. And you can even buy animals. If you want some horses, you want some cats, they got you covered. Oh, I hear a cat somewhere. I don't actually know where the cat is, but I hear it. Maybe it's behind the counter. Oh, it's over here in the corner. Garfield.
Oh my God, there's a Jones Soda machine.
What?
Did you see this?
In
no.
the main lobby, there are vending machines.
Oh, I missed that. Where? Oh, down here. Wow. That is awesome. Oh man, guys, this is amazing. Once again, like I had no idea, like I could never really truly envision what this was going to be like, but now to see it completed, it's really, really cool. But all of this is now open and functional.
Yes.
So when people join the server, they have a starting balance of 1,000.
Correct.
So they can do various things to earn money and then, you know, buy and sell things here at the mall in Paradise, and it's readily available. So that's, man, I don't know, I'm just really excited for this. I'm really excited to see how this works and how the economy goes and how people react to this being in Minecraft. Once again, thank you guys for showing me around and showing me things that I would definitely have to ask questions about, because this is fantastic. Thank you both.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir.
And Dan, thank you for thank you for joining us as well and breaking a sign or two and pointing out refrigerators, because I appreciate
of course,
that.
Man.
Anytime. All right. Anyway,
Thanks for watching the video.
Be sure to check out StephenCraft, play.stephencraftmc.com in your Minecraft client, or check out the website StephenCraftMC.com. We'll see you guys next month for another video.
Bye.